Right, Simphiwe seems to be speaking, but we can't hear the audio. We'll try and check that and see if we can go back to him. Simphiwe, we can hear you. We were not able to hear you earlier, but you can continue with your broadcast.
All right. Okay. Desiree, I was just saying that if you are on the N3 heading to Durban, you can expect delays. As you can see behind me, quite a number of vehicles have already been stopped by law enforcement authorities as they are busy enforcing these COVID-19 regulations and also checking the compliance in terms of whether the drivers themselves do have the valid permits to be on the road as well as their vehicles. But with me to talk to us more about the plans as we head into the festive season officially, I'm joined by the MEC for Transport in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, MEC Begintuli. MEC, thank you very much for your time. In terms of the figures of what the vehicles, number of vehicles we are receiving in the province so far, how is it looking like?
It is working very, very good. We currently have had over 1,532 vehicles that are coming to Durban, which proves to us that there's really an influx of vehicles that are coming to Durban. But we have also in this operation stopped over 51 heavy vehicles, which vehicles have been involved in accident, because we want to make sure all vehicles that are coming to KZN are roadworthy. And we've already arrested one lady that was for drunken driving. And a number of people have been given tickets for vehicles that are not roadworthy. And I'm very proud of the work that is being done by our law enforcement agency. And we are still going to continue that. And in every corner of KZN, we are going to have such roadblocks, stop and searches, so that we really are clamping down on carnages that are taking place in our roads.
In terms of the adherence to COVID-19 regulations, MEC, what has been your observation?
Up until last night, when there was a strong message from our president, people are beginning to comply. But on Saturday alone, when we were going to different areas in the township, Mauti, Umlazi, Gamashu, we realized that some of the people that were in the taverns were really in contravention of COVID-19 regulation. And but we're grateful that people are being to shape up, because it's going to be legal as well not to comply with the COVID regulation.
In terms of your readiness, MEC, as the Department of Safety, Community Liaison and Transport, to ensure that there is proper adherence to these regulations, we are expecting a number of tourists, as you have said, to be coming into KwaZulu-Natal. Do we have the necessary manpower to enforce these regulations?
Well, it's all about planning. It's all about proper planning, which we have done on Monday already. Last week we called on all our law enforcement heads, and they've given me a plan to try and deal with all those. So we are ready. We are ready, even if it means we are still on the ground, but because we have integrated our strategy, so we are going to be assisting one another, and we are not going only to concentrate in urban areas, even in different rural areas we will be there.
MEC, finally, before we let you go, as you know that a lot of tourists will be coming to KwaZulu-Natal to spend their holidays, but also that brings quite a number of accidents on our roads, especially during this time of the festive season. In terms of your plans, though, to prevent these road carnages?
Like I said earlier, these roadblocks, stop and searches, random searches in our roads, that is going to make everybody to be on tolls. Because stopping road carnages is our collective responsibility, all of us. So we are urging communities and whoever that want to come to KZN to please try as much as possible to obey the rules of the road. But if you want to disobey the rules of the roads, here we are a no-nonsense province. We are going to act decisively so that we send a message, very strong message, to our motorists and pedestrians.
MEC, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
That's the MEC for Transport, Community Safety and Liaison here in KwaZulu-Natal, MEC Bheki Ntuli. I have lost comms with you, Desiree, so I'm going to throw back to you in Johannesburg.
Thank you very much. We're going through every province to see what's happening as South Africans prepare to go on the holidays.